From the runway to the workbench, Nanyuki is a town where dreams come true. Today's story is an evolution tale of a model to a maestro who sculpts elegance with his hands and breathes life into his fabrics.
Wow. No, until 2016, Sajay never existed. There was no, I don't think there was so many people who are called Sir. So many people used to call me, like I'm this kind of a person. When I meet people, I would like, yo, you look good, Sir. So people started calling me Sir. My name is James Maina, popularly known as Sajay. I'm a fashion designer, a seasoned one, 7 years into the craft. My typical day is pretty much easy. I'm an early riser. I wake up at around 5:45 every morning. I will do my glass of water, do a bit of body workouts, and then I'll read something, either on Google or just a book. And then after that, I make breakfast. Out of the house by 7:30, 8. Then I get to the workshop, look at what needs to be done, what was not done yesterday, what we need to work on that day. And then from there, I look at my book keeping, of course. Right now, we've outgrown from just running a small business into Sajay becoming something different, where we have employees and people playing different roles. So you have to come in and check on each person's responsibility, what they've been doing throughout the week, and what our goals are. In Nanyuki, first of all, this is my hometown. I was raised here. I grew up here. Pretty much I know every corner. Kutoka Majengo, Likie, Sugar, everywhere. I know every corner of this town. And apart from this being my hometown, I really feel like there's need for growth in terms of fashion industry, entertainment industry. So when I came back here in 2020, that is during the COVID year, I felt the need and I could see the gap that was there. Everyone wants to go, if you want to get something tailored, you have to go to Nairobi. So I came in and filled that gap, whereby you don't have to go to Nairobi, you don't have to go out of the town so that you can get something quality tailored for you. So I think that's where I could say my niche is, in terms of people who are looking for quality, good style, and of course, highly tailored products. I've learned so much. In the past 7 years in terms of product placement, in terms of how you do a garment from start to finish, how marketing, in terms of also delivery. I think if I was to start a brand right now, things are pretty much easier. There's TikTok, there's YouTube, there's social media. So information really travels fast right now. I'm not saying there's a way you can work out a brand overnight. That is not really possible. I don't know any overnight brand, but I would definitely have a smooth ride because now I have more experience in running a business. Before we were just going in blindly, but now we know where to touch and where to go and what not to do and what to do. I think it would be a smoother line than it was for me when I started. What I could say is that we are very attentive to detail. We look at a product in terms of longevity. We are not just making quick fix fashion and fast fashion. I could tell you, if you were to buy a jacket, I have clients who I made jackets for in 2016 and they still have them. That means there's longevity. If I make you a jacket now, it has a lifetime of between 7 to 10 years. And that's what we are really investing to, in the brand, so that we have people who can tell our story differently. For instance, when we are making suits, we always make sure like we do it traditionally. If it's the horsehair, putting in between the fabrics, if it's the canvas, if it's the proper stitches that needs to be done by hand, we do it until, we do not do shortcuts. We do the suits the way they were done traditionally. And I think that is one of the things that has kept our brand different from all the other suiting companies that are there, whereby you find they're just doing quick fix fusing. You fuse gum material to the fabric, and then once your koti imefuliwa, you find it has a lot of wrinkles all over. So those few details, the attention to details, how we do our buttons, how we do everything really matters. It might not matter to those people who don't know the nitty-gritties into fashion and design, but to us, when we see a product, we can tell that's our product from afar. And anybody else who have bought from us can tell that's a Sartorial jacket, that's a Sartorial suit. And I think that's what keeps us different, and has also, because there are so many brands who make suits, but why come to Sartorial? I think I did a lot of odd jobs and a lot of different industries. At one point, I was a matatu tout. At one point, I was I was selling movies. And then now, from selling movies, that's how I put myself through college. And then in college, that's how I found myself now doing auditions, went into fashion, got into a little bit of acting. We did a lot of commercial TVs. I did a lot of billboards here and there. I did theater a bit at Kenya National Theatre. And then from there, I went to fashion. Yes, so it has really helped me in how I handle things, because again, acting and theater, you have to be a really patient person. And the same applies to fashion and design, because in this industry, to survive, you have to be really patient. Remember, we are coming from a place where Kenyans don't have a culture of made-to-measure clothes. We're used to buying new clothes and mtumba. So building a culture of made-to-measure, going to a fundi, nini. And also there is also the aspect of mafundi wa trustiwi. The only fundi unaweza trust ni kinyozi. You go have your hair and unaenda nyumbani na kichwa. So, it's a transition that has taught me a lot of patience. In this industry, whereby you find you survive on the orders you get. If you don't get orders, there's no money coming in. So you have to be really patient, so that once you get an order, you're able to spread out the profit until you get the next order. That is for the beginning, for the starting designers and all that. When I was starting, tulikuwa unapata maybe uko na one client a week, one client in 2 weeks. So you have to really have a balance. So in terms of mentorship, since I started my brand, I have actually made other brands under me. There are people out there, I might not mention them here, but who have gone through my hands to build their own brands. And they are doing really well. And apart from that, I've seen designers who have done internships in our company, and they are doing really well in the industry. So I could say the people we have mentored, and they could actually, if they are watching this, they can attest that they gained a lot of experience and skills through the company. And I'm sure we are even trying to get more people to intern with us, fashion students. We've had, like right now at the moment, we have 4 people interning with us, from the colleges around Mount Kenya. That is even from Vera Beauty, people from Kimathi University, Teto Technical University. All these people, we give them opportunities to come and have an industry experience. We are opening a fashion school in Nanyuki. I think the first one of its kind here. It's called Sartorial School of Fashion. And luckily, today we just got an accreditation by NITA. So we are very happy about that, so that when students come learn with us, the certification, they can be able to go and seek jobs, and there's some weight in the certificates that we offer. Besides the skills, you're able to be certified as a fashion designer when you go through our school. So we are very excited, and we are looking at making so many fashion designers, especially around Mount Kenya, in Mount Kenya region, in Nanyuki, Meru, Embu, so that we build an industry, a fashion industry, whereby, for example, if the government wants 1,000 pieces today, can we deliver? If someone or a parastatal or a company wants 100 pieces of a certain garment, can people in Nanyuki deliver? Ama tutaenda EPZ, ama tutaenda Nairobi tena ku outsource skills? No. We want to make sure our young people are skilled and have the capability and the entrepreneur aspect of it, so that they're able to go to the industry and make their own brands. So that's our future plans, and we are already at a good place where we have already enrolled more than 10 students, and we haven't even opened the college. We already have people enrolling, so that is very good. It shows that people and the youth are willing to hone their skills through our institution. And also, apart from people just coming to get the skills, we are looking at PWDs. We are looking at young mothers. We had our first cohort. We collaborated with Drawing Dreams Initiative, where we had young mothers come and get tailoring skills. So we are also looking at going through the second cohort, whereby we are looking at mothers from Liki and Majengo. The first one, we did it in Doldol and Naibo. So we are trying to bring it closer to town, whereby we can have more people, especially the young mothers and the PWDs. We encourage them to come inquire about our sponsorship programs, and of course look at even our women rep. Jen Kagiri, she's giving out bursaries and all that. So we want people to come and take these opportunities that are presenting themselves. Yeah, so because once you get a skill, you're set for life. You're set for life. So I'm encouraging young people out there. It'll take you 6 months to do an artisan course, a certificate course, but that 6 months will have you sorted for the rest of your life. Because once you have your skill kwa mkono, that's it. You're good to go. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's the baggy or pants they are doing in the, you know. I think I love it. I love it. Sometimes you'll see me dripping on that, but it's fashion is fashion constantly changes. What is there was there before, because what the Gen Zs are dressing right now was done in the 80s. There is nothing new. There is absolutely nothing new, but we love it. We appreciate the Gen Z. We appreciate the ideas that they are bringing, and the oomph they're bringing to the industry. To appreciate sana, yeah. And having a Gen Z even designers in my workshop, they bring a lot of insight and a lot of creativity that we do not. Sometimes to go so traditionally tunatoa the suit, but wakileta hiyo inakuwa ni some fresh creativity into it. So I really appreciate what they are doing. Yeah. Tell my future Sajay to outwork everyone because it has worked before. Nobody can outwork you in the industry that you're in. And probably I would tell my future Sajay to be a little bit more patient in like not to want things to happen instantly. But in future, I would like to see Sajay becoming a powerhouse, and whereby we can be able to produce a garment from raw material to a garment. That means we farm our cotton, we process it here, and turn it into fabrics and to final garments here. To the upcoming designers and other designers, you don't build a brand in a day. It's about persistence, consistent, so that you can build your story.
And that is all for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next one, and karibu sana Laikipia.